All right, we're live.
Welcome, Live Feed Lane, to
Mm-hmm.
Saturday Morning Coffee
We
Talk.
live. And even live on YouTube, man.
Saturday Morning Coffee Talk. Saturday Morning
You
Coffee
gotta say
Talk.
something to YouTube.
Okay, good morning, YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday to you, and welcome to Saturday Morning Coffee Talk.
All right, YouTube live visitors, man. Thank you for joining us streaming live on YouTube now. And hey, it's steadily increasing. We learning. I guess more people got it faster. But hey, thank God for the knowledge that He has bestowed upon us. And not just the knowledge, the understanding to listen,
To do,
to do, you
to put
know.
it in action.
And
Yeah, whenever God gives you a
mhm.
word
Yeah,
or knowledge about something,
right.
it's good to go ahead and put it into action.
Right,
Don't
exactly.
sit back or don't sit dormant on what you've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Put that thing into action. If
Mm-hmm.
God give you a word of knowledge, or He gives you a gift,
Yeah.
or something as an invention, don't sit dormant on that thing.
Ooh, come on, talk
Put
about
that
that.
thing into
Talk
action.
about that,
Find
man.
out what you need to do to put it
Mm-hmm.
together
Mm-hmm.
and get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. That might
Mm-hmm.
be your $1 billion idea.
$1 billion. I was I was saying. I think I talked about that last time, but I was talking about that. $1 billion idea come for something that people don't that really think is stupid. It's nothing that is so conglomerate and huge and oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from something simple.
Something simple. I remember, if I may interrupt you,
No, you good.
I remember we were when we were when we were in the at the airport. We were standing in line,
Mm-hmm.
and an idea came to me. I don't think I even told you about the
I told you to
idea,
write it down.
but it came to me something that would be very beneficial. I'm
I'm
not gonna
telling.
say what it
Okay,
is.
okay.
Don't
I
have
was
to
gonna
worry
say.
about that. But it came to me, and I'm like, wow, that probably be very useful in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on it.
That's it. Like I said, and you guys stay tuned because y'all was waiting on that. Y'all was waiting on that. I know y'all was waiting on that.
But you never know. You never
Mm.
know.
Yeah, you never know. It's something so simple, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like clips on the bag or headscarves.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Holding
thought?
stuff
Yeah, how
down.
been long we been holding wearing headscarves?
Long time.
A long time, right?
Yeah, a very long time.
Yeah.
I think that came from back in slavery when women used to
Yeah.
tie their hair up when they
Mm-hmm.
go out into the field.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a
hairs,
$1 billion industry
yeah,
now.
they done got real glamorous with them.
Yeah.
Flowers on
All that.
them, bright
Yeah.
colors. I mean,
$1 billion industry, man.
it's steady increasing.
Yeah. And speaking of that, we want to talk about some things, but we want to go right into our commercial break. Not for the podcast because we did our break for that, but for our viewers here on
Saturday
Saturday
morning.
Morning Coffee Talk that we are live. So our viewers can take a look at our commercial. Where our commercial went. Okay. I think
Uh-huh.
it's on the other one.
If you want, I can say it for
Yeah,
you.
go ahead and say it, honey.
Now, if you're looking for great coffee that has a great taste
Mm.
and that is good for the body, Organo Gold is the way to go. If
Mm-hmm.
you're looking to become a distributor, please visit us on our web at Dukes One, and that's Dukes number one
Say it,
dot
girl.
myorganogold.com.
Bam.
We do have some products here on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I mean, the products itself is so awesome. They are so good. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're looking for some really great coffee that has a good taste, I mean, really visit us on our web. Check
Mm-hmm.
out the products. Give us your feedback. If you need help with ordering
Mm-hmm.
a product, just inbox us. We will help you through the process.
Amen. There you go. We do a lot of stuff. So that's one of the things that we do.
We love coffee here.
Yeah.
Oh, and we need to say this that we love sing every morning
Oh yeah.
as we drink our coffee,
This is
our
like a
OG
this is like a
coffee.
2 minute commercial break right here. So
It's Go Organo.
That's too many commercial breaks already.
That's our coffee.
Amen.
We have another sponsor as well.
D&D Sports and Entertainment. D&D Sports is the way to go. D&D Sports. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, let's go right into what we got going on here. Hey, you know what? That's and speaking of that, and speaking of health and all that good stuff and great things. Here, there you go, babe. You grab that. We want to talk about 12 workout myths. Myth. Now, a myth. Anybody know what a myth is? You know what a myth is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, shoot. We can't talk about it yet. Our producer say we got to go right into news. We got news today?
Basketball.
Oh, sports. Okay. Basketball today. Oh, NBA. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, we got news today. Sports, man. And NBA news, Cleveland Cavaliers defeated Toronto Raptors. They beat them. Cleveland lead the series 3-0. LeBron James snapped. He led the team 39 points. LeBron James, man.
Oh, he's showing up and showing out.
Let me tell you something. I told people about Cleveland, man. Like this year, like in the playoffs, Cleveland, man, is freaking snapping. They are looking, man. They looking like a. I don't know if you guys know Gonzaga. How Gonzaga just were with their 3-point shooting and all that, and how efficient they was moving around the basketball court. College kids.
Oh.
Cleveland looking like college 3-point shooters. They can't miss. You know, when they get to the NBA, they get that money. Kind of like they shooting kind of fall off. But them boys looking like sharpshooters, man.
All right.
They hitting 3-pointers from everywhere. I'm talking about like, you think you got a lead, they come back, man, and bust it wide open on you. Man, they got a bench that can come in and each one of them can put up at least 15 or 20 points by themselves.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have a bench like that.
That's
So
awesome.
Cleveland looking, and their defense is looking, man, they know how to shut you down. Man, that's good. Big ups to the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. And Boston Celtics, they lost Friday against Washington, and you know, of course. But Paul Wall snapped on them. He went in on them. They really blew Boston out, so Boston about to pick it up. Yeah, the Houston Rockets lost again. They lost against the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs lead that series 2-1.
Okay.
2-1. So, you know, and with the hurt of Tony Parker, you would think that the Houston Rockets will capitalize on that, but they didn't. They did not capitalize, so they lost.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the championship this year?
Let's see. That question. Who's gonna win the championship? Let's see. Let's see. Who's gonna win the championship? Why you put me on the spot like that?
Well, we can come back to it.
I'm gonna say this. Cleveland Cavaliers looking pretty good though. That's what I'm gonna say.
So, you think Cleveland gonna go again?
Yeah. Why you always looking down, honey? My wife is so nosy. I'm paying attention to what's going on here on the podcast. That's why I'm looking here. And she is so nosy. You got to pay attention to what's going on the screen.
I thought maybe something popped up.
No,
there.
nothing popped up, honey. You got to pay attention to what's going on
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah. They looking at you, looking at me.
That's right, because I got to see what you looking at.
I tell you, this lady here. So you said who gonna win the championship?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Cleveland and Golden State again. I mean, I know I'm jumping the gun, but I really think it's gonna be Cleveland and Golden State Warriors.
In the playoffs.
No, in the championship,
In the
NBA championship,
Okay.
NBA Finals.
All right.
Yeah, in the NBA
There you
Finals.
have it.
Yeah.
Coach Duke.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cleveland and Golden State, and I think it's gonna be a toss up again. But I think Cleveland gonna beat Golden State.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be toss up again. But I think Cleveland really gonna beat Golden State. Yeah. But if San Antonio beat Golden State, which is looking, I don't know, but I think they have a chance to.
All right.
To show the Golden State Warriors something. So we're waiting on our producer right now to see what can we do. But hey, we are doing what we need to do or supposed to do. In news, and the FCC is reviewing complaints about Cobra's Trump jokes, but that is job. But that's its job. Jokes, but that is jobs. What that is? What they say?
Jokes about Bates.
Bait, that's his jobs. But that's his jobs. Right now, there's these, yeah. Right now, there's a, you read that. They tapped me up with that. I can't do it.
In news today,
Mm-hmm.
the FCC is reviewing complaints about Gilbert Trump's jokes.
Okay. Cobra Trumps.
Colbert Trump's jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there are severe overreactions to the FCC chairman's comments about Stephen Colbert.
Mm-hmm.
People were upset about a joke made by the comedian, and now people want the FCC to take him off the air.
Wow. What did he say?
I know.
Ooh.
Oh, he said a little gay joke about the
Donald
president.
Trump? You said a gay joke about Donald Trump? Much as they used to talk about Obama, man, are you serious? Man, we're moving on. Moving on.
Moving right along.
Come on. All right. Now, let's talk about 12 workout myths, okay? And that aren't true. Okay, let's talk about that, honey. 12 workout myths that aren't true. And anybody that have, we're going to talk about two parts. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to give you 12 workout myths that aren't true. Okay? Okay, number one is strength training will make you bulk up. Okay, that ain't true.
They say it's a myth.
Is it a myth?
Yeah.
It's hard for women to bulk up from a normal strength training routine because they don't have as such a testosterone as men. All right. The number two myth is you can't focus on losing fat from certain body parts.
Is it a myth?
Is it a myth? You say. You tell me.
Okay, well, number two says that fat cells are distributed across the entire body. If you want to lose fat from a specific spot, you need to lose overall body fat.
Right.
So you can focus on losing fat from certain body parts.
Okay.
Is it a myth or not? I think you can.
Can
if
you?
focus on the overall
Right.
body.
Right.
Number three, or should I say myth number three,
Mm-hmm.
and this has to do with workout myths that are not true.
Okay.
Doing a lot of cardio is the best way to lose weight. Do you think that's a myth? If your goal is weight loss, lodging endless miles on a treadmill isn't the best approach.
Right.
But a combination of both high intensity cardio and strength training is a good idea, and having a smart nutrition plan.
Right.
So if you do a combination of all three, you guarantee.
Hold on a second, honey. We have to interrupt this because the podcast went out. So we got to start back with that. I guess I'm looking down. So let's go back to our podcast here. Hold on a second because the podcast was acting up here. And we are back here, Early Morning Grind Saturday Morning Coffee Talk podcast. We had got cut off because of technical difficulty, but we was talking about what, honey?
12 workout myths that aren't true.
Okay. And number one is what, honey?
Number one says that strength training will make you bulk up.
Okay. That's a myth. Number 2 is what, honey?
The second myth is, can you focus on losing fat from certain body parts?
Okay, and number 3, honey, what is that?
Number 3 says, well,
Is that a myth?
is it a myth? Number 3 says that doing a lot of cardio is the best way to lose weight.
Heck yeah, I think that's well.
I think with a
No,
combination.
you can do. Yeah, I think with a combination, but I think if you don't eat right,
Mm-hmm.
that's an issue.
Number 4 says not feeling sore means you didn't get a good workout.
That's a myth.
That's a myth.
That's a myth.
So being sore doesn't necessarily mean it was a great workout.
Right.
It just means that a significant amount of stress was applied to the tissue.
Right.
You can have a great workout and not be sore the next day.
I think that's a myth.
That's a myth.
Yeah.
Myth number 5 says that
Mm-hmm.
you should give 100% of an effort doing every workout.
Yeah, 100% of that. Let's go.
Okay, so you should try your best to stay focused, be present, and give 100% doing every workout. It's not a good idea to exercise at too high of an intensity too frequently.
Mm-hmm.
And myth number 6 says that strength training means using machines and heavy weights.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a myth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strength training, what now?
Strength
I'm doing something, but go ahead with strength training. What you say about strength training, baby?
Strength training means using machines and heavy weights.
Right.
Strength training means using resistance to work out your muscles.
Okay.
Aside from your own weight, you should use kettlebells, medicine balls, and resistance bands.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it is. You think it's a myth?
Yeah, these are just some workout myths that a lot of people, when they do go to the gym, they really focus on those things.
Right. Right.
And they say, well, I know if I do this, I'm going to get this result.
Okay. So, if you do something, you're going to get that result.
Well, tell us about you. You do CrossFit.
I do CrossFit, but the myth is what? Thank you. The myth is what?
When you do CrossFit, you get maximized results.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that comes with eating right, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that don't, that think, if you work out and do all this stuff and you don't eat right, I had to understand that because I like to eat, but I had to understand I had to eat right in order to gain the result. Because if I'm working out like running and jumping and all that, and I'm trying to lose the weight, I'm just putting the weight back on by not eating right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So for men and women and with weight loss,
right,
or to a healthier you, we should do what you think for when it comes to eating. Number 1 on our list says that we should eat a high protein breakfast.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
This is known to reduce cravings and calorie intake throughout the day.
Okay. We on our next segment. So we're gonna segue into men's and women weight loss, 10 steps of eating healthier, right?
Well, we
got 3 more minutes left. You got to watch her. So you said about the myth. Let's go back to the myth thing. Now, if you don't eat right and you don't do what you're supposed to do, that's what happens. Everything, we can say all that stuff is a myth, right? Let me see that. You can say all that is a myth, and which it is a myth. But if you don't eat right? Let's say number 2, you say you can focus on losing fat from certain body parts. Can you do that?
Oh, I believe you can.
It say fat cells are what? Distributed across the entire body. If you want to lose fat from a specific spot, you need to lose overall body fat.
That's right. So you want to not just focus on one part, but you want to do an overall. You want to do overall.
Okay.
The whole body.
Okay. So the myth is you can't focus on losing fat from certain body parts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about strength and training? Okay, that that right there, you could bulk up all day. But if you don't eat right, you be seeing them brothers that laying on the bench, but their stomach look like a bench too, like it look like a table. When they laying on the bench, you can't see their face. When they laying down, they face, they belly pop right up, and they be benching like 400 pounds. They got the strength, but they, you know what I mean? They not eating right. I think eating right come from. I think eating right will result to a lot of weight loss if you eat right. So I like this one. Not feeling sore means you don't get a good workout. Okay, so a lot of people try to work out until they get sore. Means that your body have gotten used to it. You know what I mean? So like you say, I'm doing CrossFit. Like my body now has gotten used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you miss like a couple weeks of CrossFit, like a couple months of CrossFit, trust me, and you try to go back, it's gonna be tough. But your body will soon will adjust faster than what it was did been when it was. So then when you first started, because now your body's used to that. So it's based on eating right, and speaking of eating right, let's segue into men and women weight loss 10 steps to a healthier you. Let's talk about that. What can they do? Because we talked about eating right. We talked about that. What can they do about 10 steps to a healthier you? What about eating? Okay, you go.
Okay, so number one on the list is eat a high protein breakfast.
Okay.
Now, it's known to reduce cravings and calorie intake throughout the day, and that's if you eat a high protein breakfast.
Okay.
A high protein breakfast includes things such as what?
Eggs, chicken breast, not fried chicken. Chicken breast, not fried chicken. Stay away from fried food. We cheat sometimes. I ate some Popeyes yesterday. Now but you can cheat something. I mean, don't cheat like they tell me. Say, hey man, you can cheat, but don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Because you like but I'm gonna say a high protein breakfast is with me. My wife she'll tell you, say, boy, you eat high protein breakfast.
Like egg, he loves
I
egg
eat
whites.
egg white, right?
A lot of egg whites in the morning. You eat turkey sausage or turkey bacon. You try to stay away from anything that has pork in it, because pork is really not that great for the body. It runs and messes up your pressure and all kinds of other stuff. So you want to eat turkey-based, chicken-based products. So I guess for you, for a high protein breakfast would be oatmeal. If you're into oatmeal as well, that's really good for you in the morning.
Right.
Egg whites, anything with turkey in it is really good. You want to eat a high portion of it, because it's going to help you throughout the day with your calorie intake and your cravings.
Okay.
Number two is to avoid sugary drinks and fruit juices.
Okay. Now that's a kicker, I think, for a lot of us, because we like to have some. But when my body have got used to it, you could contest to this. I drink a lot of water now.
Yeah.
And my wife, she drinks a lot of water. So I mean, it was kind of hard to move away from the sweet teas and the because you got the high fructose. We used to love the sweet teas and the Kool-Aid and the sugar and man, that stuff is good, but.
Yeah, but it's
sometimes you got to move away from that stuff.
Yeah, because over time it really messes with your organs inside of your body. So
what can you explain that a little bit?
These are the most fattening things you can put into your body, and avoiding them can help you really lose weight like right away.
Okay.
So if you're a soda drinker, oh my goodness, there's so much sugar in sodas.
Yeah. I mean, we suffer with that, man. I don't drink sodas like
Give me
period.
my Pepsi.
And we used to say that, where to a point is okay. Lift it up a little bit because they need to hear your voice. And thank you for joining us here Saturday morning Coffee Talk podcast and YouTube live and Facebook live. And definitely we used to say that all the time. How you doing, buddy? We used to say that all the time. When we try to, You know, when we say that stuff all the
All
time.
the time. I mean, for us too, I guess we should
Hmm.
let the people know that every year we try to take something
Hmm.
that we do eat and consume and find out a better product.
Hmm.
You know, I remember when we changed our breads.
Okay.
We used to love that wheat nature's own bread.
Hmm.
Now we've went to what, raisin bread?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cinnamon
Raisin bread,
raisin bread.
bread with
Cinnamon.
fruit. What you call it? I was going to say fruit. Lord
Cinnamon.
forgive me. Cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Also fiber with a lot of fiber in it. We
Yeah,
got
high fiber
high
bread.
fiber bread. You know, high fiber bread is good.
Mm-hmm.
If you like that bread, you know, a lot of bread is not good for you. Period. And trust me.
Especially the white bread.
No. But fiber bread is you know, if you like the bread, you can eat a toast with a lot of fiber in it. That's good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So
But I
avoid
think we used
sugary
to
drinks.
sugary drink. We used to say that all the time about Pepsi. Hey, no, get that get kids Pepsi. You know,
Mm-hmm.
unconsciously we do things and don't think about it. How will it destroy us? How would it destroy us in the long run?
Mm-hmm.
And we used to be given Pepsis as babies, and that's not good for the
Well,
baby.
I know some say that
Mm,
when you have an upset stomach,
mm,
Pepsi, a little Pepsi, will
mm.
help settle the
What
stomach.
what they do that in the hospital where they give you coke where you get your sugar level up. That's the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of giving that
Well,
drink.
then
Like,
you take that same Coke, you pour it
mm,
on your battery, it will clean the acid off the
exactly.
battery.
Now number
So
mm,
if that
mm,
is doing that, that lets you know what it's doing to your insides.
right. Number three is drink water a half hour before meals. Drinking water a half hour before meals can increase weight loss by 44% over 3 months. Man, let me tell you something.
Yeah, yeah.
I drink water all the time, and I'm telling you, I'm six pack coming. I know y'all see my picture when I'm taking commercial, but my stomach was bigger than that.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? So I came from a long ways. I'm happy I could take off my shirt just a little bit. And I was doing the commercial, so they made me take my shirt off. But it was funny though.
Yeah, for
Um,
water though, you want to
yeah,
make sure that you're getting at least 8 glasses of water in a
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I know for me, I bought me a Duke's bought me a pretty bottle,
Hmm.
and because it's pretty, I look at it and I'm like, oh, I need to drink.
That girl like pretty bottles.
I sit it on the
I
desk,
see you
and
got to
when
know
I
your wife.
look at it, and I said, "Oh, it's time to drink," because
Right,
it's something, it's pretty, and I'm gonna look at it,
right,
and I get my 8 glasses in. I
right.
try to do the first four in the morning
Hmm.
before noon, and then round about 2 in the afternoon, I try to get my other four in. And just looking
Hmm.
at that bottle is like, wow, that's a pretty bottle.
Right,
Let me drink.
right. Okay, number four, choose weight. Lose friendly foods. And
Choose
can you tell me the friendly foods? Certain foods are very useful for losing weight. Whole eggs, leafy, and let's say leafy
leafy green
green
vegetables,
vegetable, leaf green, lean beef, chicken.
salmon.
That's useful.
Yeah,
Consider useful for losing weight. Salmon, all that.
yeah.
So the salmon and green leaf, green and salmon, leafy and whole eggs.
You chopping that up,
Yeah,
honey.
yeah, I did chopped it. I really butchered that. I gave you guys a recipe. So let's say whole eggs, leafy greens, salmon, lean beef, and chicken.
Yeah, it's so supposed to say leafy green vegetables.
Somebody put leafy green. All the greens. I don't know why y'all think I can't read, but I can read up in here. You know. I don't know why people think folks can't read and they put stuff on the card.
So leafy green
So I
vegetables.
read leafy greens.
Salmon,
Yeah.
which is fish.
Okay.
Salmon has some really good benefits. The oils
Right.
in it is really good for the body.
So and especially when you don't have the money, I think that's what we mess up at when we don't have the money. A
Hmm.
lot of us will go and get something cheap,
Yeah, like them chicken backs.
like chicken backs. I don't know. I never had chicken backs, but anyway, I'm
I
gonna say
hate
this.
chicken back. I mean, nothing
Mm,
wrong with chicken backs because it's really not a lot of meat on those
yeah,
things. But you mostly be eating bones. But
yeah.
it's not saying that it's not good. But stuff like
Right.
hog maws,
Hog maw.
pigtails. You
Yeah.
know, you don't know what hog maws is?
My mom cooked them. I think I had them once. Yeah, I never touched them again.
Pigtails. Now I love me
Mm.
some pigtails. I'm not
Mm.
gonna even sit there and lie.
Okay.
I love pigtails.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a pig feet eater. No,
No.
I'm not.
See, all that stuff, we used to eat that stuff when we was young, and your family used to cook the pigtails, pig feet, pig this, pig that stuff.
Put
It's
it in the
not good for
collard
you.
greens. I mean,
No, that stuff is not good for you, man. It's not. I mean, especially right now where the healthcare system is going. So y'all better
start eating healthy.
y'all better start eating healthy, running, jogging, and doing what. But see, especially when you don't have the money, we go out and we mess up and we buy cheap stuff. And be careful with that because we'll end up going to Chuckers, Burger King, really easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Chuckers, I'm a victim of that, because we end up going when you don't have the money on you at the time.
Cheap.
And you'll go and get something cheap. Oh, I want to get a burger. My wife, she'll love a Wendy's chicken sandwich or something. And with some fries or something like that. You can't eat that stuff all the time.
They have the healthy. Now, at Wendy's, they do give you a choice. You can have your
I
burger.
said my wife, too, but I'd be in that
or
with
you
it, too.
can have your chicken sandwich.
You hear what I say, honey?
They have fries now that are healthy fries.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could choose from the healthier side of the menu versus the stuff that's not that great for you.
Right, exactly. Now, number 5 is eat soluble fibers. Studies showed that soluble fibers may reduce fat, especially in the belly area. Fiber supplements like glycomian also can also help. Okay, and so, but speaking of that, let's segue and when you talk about that eating healthy and all that good stuff, it's very important. And if you don't eat healthy, if you don't take care of your body, you can't own your own stuff. You can't see the fruits of your labor that you worked hard for because your heart attack, all that stuff, it come into play. So that's why we said that way you'll be able to handle this next segment we're going to talk about, and we're going into starting steps to starting your own business versus working for someone. All right, and we'll be right back on our Saturday morning coffee talk podcast with these after these important messages. All right, we're back. Okay, you have to have a break because I got to edit it. And we're back to talk about the steps to starting your own business, and versus working for someone. All right, and it's very important because I know a lot of us with the stress of your body eating right and let's say eating right and exercising and all that stuff come into play. Yeah. Especially dealing with a stressful employer, or dealing into a stressful working environment. So we want to tell you that you can start your own business. Plus, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, all that come into play, and you'll be able to function throughout life when you can, eat right and take care of your body. You can start your own business and work. Go ahead, baby.
Can I add something to that? I mean, if you look at your family history, your family tree. And if you know certain things run in your family, you need to do everything possible to make sure that you're doing what you need to do so that thing does not attack you.
Right.
So if you know there's a high cancer rate in your family,
right,
and your family, it's in your lineage, you got to start eating cancer-fighting foods that's going to help you prevent, that thing from attacking you.
My wife go, ugh, when she see me eat a raw onion.
Now, onions are really good for you.
It's good for your body. It's good to eat.
It fight off
infection and bacteria in your body.
That's right.
And people don't know that, but it does. When you eat raw onion, it does that. It's nasty. But it helps.
I mean, if you saute it, put a little.
You don't put nothing on it.
He eats it raw. Well, I eat it raw. Unlike if I'm eating
she like
turkeys,
hers grilled and all that.
I like grilled, yeah. But it is. I mean, that is one really big cancer fighting agent.
Yeah.
Onions,
Broccoli,
cauliflower.
cauliflower, you know.
I mean,
And not only cancer, it's sickle cell and
it fights off a
diabetes,
lot of
a lot of
things.
stuff. You know, tomatoes. Tomatoes is good for your prostate. People don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much tomato, but tomatoes are good.
That's
So I eat it
right.
raw. I eat raw tomatoes. I
Oh,
do.
that's good.
Let's go into steps to starting your own business. 10 steps to starting your own business when you're healthy and you're feeling good in your body and your mind can function. Write a business plan.
Yeah.
That's number one. Get business assistance and training. That's number two. Number three is choose a business location.
Location matters.
That's right. See, people got to understand. Well, why you guys, locating in the area that you're in? Because location
Matters.
it matters. Trust me when I tell you.
Location is everything.
It is so many. It's so much going on in the city of Miami right now.
Take for instance, when we went to get our passports, right?
Yeah. There you go.
We needed a passport picture.
Mm-hmm.
We had a picture, but it wasn't the right size.
There you go.
And the lady at the front desk, she said, "Oh my God, I can send you guys over to a location that you can get your passport pictures like right away."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "Okay, cool. Where is it?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just follow the steps right on to the other side of the building, upstairs, second floor. You'll see the lady there.
It was actually in a Marriott hotel. Actually, a Marriott hotel is infused with a mall and shopping centers and all that, of course. But it was a lady in that particular strip mall that had a passport. She take passport pictures and also pictures too. But she mainly specialized in passport pictures.
I mean, it wasn't that big. It was maybe what 10 by 10.
Yeah, 10 by 10 spot.
Everything, the wall right there, the camera, boom, boom. Every location matter, and she made what about 25, $30 for 2 pictures.
Yeah, that's per picture though. Per picture, it was $20 per little small picture.
But
So she rank in
can you
considering
imagine?
the passport is right across the passport office is right across the street. So considering the fact that you have people that come through Miami or that South Florida area all the time that need passports because it's an international city. Can you imagine what she doing? She been there for years,
Yeah.
so she hasn't moved, so she paying her rent.
Racking
Shouts
it.
out to her, man. Shouts out to her, very nice lady. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And financial business. That's number 4. Determine the legal structure of your business. It's number 5. Register a business name, which we have done, and register for state and local taxes, and obtain business. Number 7 is register for state and local taxes. Make sure you do that. And number 8, obtain business licenses and permits. Make sure you get your license because you can't do nothing without license.
Right.
And number 9, understand employer responsibilities. Make sure you do that. Get your policies and procedures together. Read what what the state say too also. And find out the local assistance. The Bible says you must obey the laws of the land. So yes, read it. Oh, I believe God. But if you ain't reading the understanding your employer responsibilities, okay, that come with action, guys. All right. And also finding your local assistance, right, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, your pros and cons of starting your own business. Honey, you can read that real quick.
The pros and cons of starting a business is that you control your own destiny, and that's what a lot of us want. We want to be in control of things.
Okay.
You can find your own work-life balance, so you can have that free time for family and friends.
Right.
You choose the people you want to work with. You take on a risk or a reward of things that comes in and out of your business. You can challenge yourself. You can flow your own passion. You can flow with your own passion. You can get things done faster because sometimes when you're in a work environment and you have people that are of the slow nature and you a focused person, when you working with slow versus fast, it kind of holds you back. You can connect with clients, being your own boss. You can give back to your community. and you can feel pride in building something of your own.
Right.
And
There's a business that's out here. It's a burger joint, and it is blowing up. $30,000 to get started. $50,000 to $30,000 to get started. So I'm gonna tell you something. It is huge right now because everybody like burger joints, and trust me, we finna. And it's the concepts are so easy to run. It's easy to run it, and they will help you run it. And actually, the office is right there in Brickell, the corporate office. So you guys can hook up with that. It's a new burger spot, and and I know we say about eating healthy and stuff like that, but there are people on Burger Kings that don't eat burger.
That's true.
I mean, I know I'm a burger man, but they are little mini burgers. So they got chicken. They only don't specialize in burgers. They specialize in chicken and
turkey,
veggies, and all of that. So, so it is a good thing. So, only on business, I think it leaves the stress from you, and I think a lot of people think they, and feel like owning my business is tough because I'm gonna have to do the work and do all that. Look, trust me, you want to do that because also on top of that, you want your own freedom. So if you ain't got your own freedom, you don't have nothing. I got to pull over in the screen because you right there in the camera, baby.
Oh, we got a wide screen on there.
Okay, no, you don't. All right. Okay, so owning your own business, it can alleviate a lot of stress, right, honey?
That's right. That's
and it definitely can
correct.
alleviate a lot of stress from your wife. Because always saying, I am so this and that and macaroni and cheese. Yes.
Oh my goodness, where did that come from?
Yeah, I had to put that in there. All right. Now it's time for inspiring moments
Oh.
with Elsie Dukes.
Okay.
Now, is it inspiring moments?
Is it inspired? Yes, it is. It's an inspirational moment.
Well, let's get going.
So, what is inspiration? Inspiration is creativity.
You're going to have to start over. Whoa, yeah! Golly! Okay.
All righty then. So, what is inspiration? Inspiration is creativity, imagination, originality, and it's a work of a genius. So, I was scrolling through the internet and I saw something. Can you make that really big? Saw something.
That's only big again.
Something so inspiring. And this is from a WM Events. It's all wrapped up in a ribbon. Summer is almost coming in. And here in Atlanta, there are special seasoning pictures that are out there. And when I looked at this, I'm like, wow, this makes me feel so warm and innovating and inspiring. So as far as colors is concerned for the summer, you want to make sure that, your colors are geniuses and very inspiring. Colors such as orange, green, red, yellows. All of those colors make you feel rejuvenated and inspiring. So I just want to say kudos to the writer, the drawer, the creator, the genius of this picture, because when I look at this picture, it is definitely, to me, inspiring. And that's today's inspiration. So I hope you were inspired. Unfortunately, you probably can't see the picture itself, but let me tell you the website. You could go on to WMEvents.com, and it's titled WM Events is all wrapped up in a ribbon. They have a lot of different colors, pictures, photos that that are very inspiring. Now, thank you for tuning in to Inspiring Moments with Elsie Dukes, and I hope you were inspired.
Oh, man. there's more pictures.
Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Saturday Morning Coffee Talk podcast with your two favorite people, Ruben and Nowsy Dudes. God bless. Bye. Okay. That was nice.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that color. Wow.
Yeah.
When I see
what
that,
you
I'm like,
what you
wow.
gonna put that on?
I know, but it's really nice. Nice, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, okay. So that's awesome. Awesome. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Do we have any questions or comments this morning?
Somebody said you got a voice fit for radio.
Oh, thank you. That's the second time in 2 days that I've heard that.
You do. That's why you do radio.
First comment, good morning.
Good morning.
Miss Allie has a voice fit for radio.
Oh, thank you.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Cardio plus exercise equals weight loss.
Okay.
That's true.
All right. That is awesome. That is totally awesome. So, what you have to say?
Oh, I enjoyed this segment and
Yeah.
see you guys on what
We ain't
Monday.
finna go nowhere yet. What are you doing?
Producer
about-
say 4 minutes.
4 minutes to cut off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to follow the trend here. So 4 minutes to cut off. So, what you have to say, babe?
I said,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
me
take
put
those
that in.
glasses off.
I didn't get my scripture for today.
Yeah, there you go.
My scripture for today is coming from Psalms 50, verses 14 and 15. And it says, "Pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee." And that's today's scripture.
Honey, pay attention to the camera.
I am. Today's weather for West Palm Beach is currently 80 degrees. So we have really nice weather out there today. So it's a good beach day.
Yeah. Skinny dipping.
Wait a minute now. Ain't nobody doing no skinny.
Skinny dipping.
We're going to go out. I think that'd be something nice for us to do, go to the beach today.
We're going to the beach anyway.
I want to go to the mall.
We Saturday morning coffee
I wanna
talk
go
live,
to the mall.
Man,
Let's do a little walk around, maybe see a
Live.
little something, pick a little something
Live.
up, and we can fix some sandwiches and head out to the beach.
You heard that? Fix some sandwiches.
Yeah,
How
with
many
our
you-
raisin bread.
How many of you say fix sandwiches?
Fix it, yeah. Or stop and get a salad, Well, eat before you go. Eat a
Yeah.
nice light salad.
Give us your feedback. Tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Give us your feedback. Tell us what you think, man. Just tell us.
Some lemonade.
Tell us what you think. Give us your feedback. What you think? Tell us what you think. Give us your feedback.
So we do thank you for tuning in
Stop
with us
trying
on
to
today.
stop
You're not
trying
watching
to
the producer.
stop trying to get rid of the
Dukes
show.
don't want to go.
Stop trying to get rid of the show.
Well, get out of that phone right now.
Hey,
He's trying to do 2-3 different things at
And I
the
always
same
do.
time.
yeah, Saturday morning coffee talk.
So I enjoyed your company with me today.
You always do.
I always do.
Mm-hmm.
And for the viewers, stay encouraged. Don't give up. The best is on the way.
Yeah, you always do
And
that.
you will win if you don't quit.
That's right. How you like that 6-pack though? How y'all like that 8-pack I posted? And shouts out to KB Calvin Benjamin.
Pack.
I had an 8-pack. Shouts out to Calvin Benjamin, KB, man. I posted a picture this morning on Facebook. Actually, that picture was taken Easter. He had an Easter gathering out at Glade Central, and it was for the community. Everything was free. He had basketball, a basketball tournament where they gave away, I think, about $2,500 or something like that for the winner. And, it was good to see a lot of the kids was involved there. That was it. That was in attendance. They had shirts and everything. And shouts out to KB, man, doing it big, man. The Calvin Benjamin.
All right.
Yeah, I had him. We, had him in high school at Glade Central when I was out working at Glade Central. I didn't coach him because I coached at JV level, but he played varsity, of course. But I had him in school, and I can remember like it was yesterday. I used to tell that kid, "Go to class, man." God, I mean, you know what? They say, boy, go to, boy, get into class, KB. Used to talk to him. Well, and keep him out of trouble. And I think a lot of us played a major role in his life, and some coaches too played a major role in his life. And God definitely played a major. It's at the top of the road that was played because God placed a lot of us in his life, and that's just like people, and he helped me also. Placing young men like that in your life to say, hey, what effect that what can you become or be, So, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome to see where God have brought him from, and also myself and everybody else that, and what he's doing. And it's all about, man, that's a great job, KB, because he came from a generation, and I knew his brother. They used to run with his brother when I was out there in the world like that. He used to run with his brother. So, shouts out to him. Shouts out to that brother. Keep doing what you're doing, Calvin Benjamin. But we would like to thank you for joining us here Saturday Morning Coffee Talk. And God bless you guys.
Have a blessed day. Do something exciting today. Happy Saturday. Enjoy.
All right. My wife don't want to cut off when she... All right, YouTube, thank you for joining us Saturday Morning Coffee Talk. Please tune in Monday through Friday, early morning grind, and Saturday Morning Coffee Talk. Thank you.